Hello, Roots and Knuckles.
Roots and Knuckles.
What are we doing today, Mommy?
We are making a turkey. Love turkeys.
Thanksgiving is around the corner.
Yes.
So we're going to do a little how-to on turkey. Right, Sadie? Turkey!
But you know, for my family, we don't always make turkeys for Thanksgiving because before we got married. The reason why is because the turkey that my dad would just buy and bring home is just so dry, and I used to hate it. I'm like, oh, they used to bring, just like a turkey home, and I just remember eating it, like the whole turkey, and it's just so dry, and I never liked it.
And that's a pretty common problem when anybody tries to like roast the whole turkey. And the biggest issue you really have is you got one bird, but they cook two different ways.
Yeah.
I got using chalkboards, so I was pretty happy. That's why I agreed to come on the show today.
She loves chalkboards.
I like
and whiteboards.
You really can't get anything else done unless you have chalkboard.
Every time I have an idea, he goes, okay, let's go. Whiteboard time.
What happens is, that's a turkey. I got some turkey anatomy here too. You have the neck, the back, the tenderloin, which kind of sits right behind the breast. You got the wing, leg, thigh. There's a butt. It's a good piece of the butt that I'll show you how to use later.
His grandma loves
the butt.
Turkey butt.
Anyway, you got the breast, which is the biggest part right here. That guy, it cooks at 145 degrees Fahrenheit. This here is American.
It's America! And we go with Fahrenheit.
The dark meat right here cooks at about 65 degrees Fahrenheit. This here is America. When you throw the whole darn roast in the oven, and you're trying to usually have the probe somewhere in that dark meat.
Yes, because it's the
that's the longest part
to cook.
You're cooking the whole darn thing at 165, which dries out the breast. There's not really any way to do it except you gotta take the white meat apart from the dark meat. So a bunch of pros to that is that you get to cook the white meat separately so that it stays nice and white and juicy. At 145 degrees, you also take the legs out and cook that to about 65. You can be left with a whole bunch of carcass, which is awesome because you use that carcass for a whole bunch of other cool stuff, mainly jus. In our case, us being the Chinese people that we are,
we're Chinese.
We like to make porridge, or as you call it Chinese, juk. Turkey juk.
Juk is the bomb, okay? It's like, that's his favorite part of Thanksgiving because he would just bother me the whole night. He's like, okay, do you want to put this in the juk? Okay, what other part do you want to put in the juk? He's like super excited.
Well, I even tell people at dinner, like, stop eating all the damn turkey. Because our leftovers can use for juk. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys how we take apart bird and then cook a bunch of different. So here's the game plan. That's turkey. We're going to cut the legs off, the wings off, and then we're going to make an incision over here and then remove the two breasts. I said breast. And then probably get the wishbone out as well. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, we're about to take apart this turkey. As mentioned earlier, we're going to separate the dark meats from the white meats. Legs, wings are going to come off. I'm also going to take white meat breast right off, leaving a couple pieces of carcass that we're going to use later on for really stock, but essentially that stock can be used for a bunch of other things, especially our gravy that's going to go on top, and then our favorite turkey porridge or turkey juk that Tiffany's going to make later. Rule of thumb at our household: don't start any cooking until the kitchen is immaculate and clean. What does that mean? All the dishes have been cleaned, all the dishes have been dried and put away. I like to clean and cook at the same exact time, so it's a pain in the butt if like the sink's full of dishes and I'm trying to get all this stuff out of the way. So what you'll notice here is you're always going to have a clean kitchen, all the dishes put away, even the dishwasher, everything dried up, so that as we cook, we clean along. The most stress-free thing you can do, especially in the holidays and while you're eating, is not have to worry about, you know, a crap ton of dishes piling over the sink. Secondly, boost. One for the cameraman. You. Cheers. Happy holidays, everybody. Alright, here we go. First thing we'll do, we're going to take out the wings. So you see this little flap here. Sharp knives, y'all. Keep it sharp. I'll show you how to sharpen knives, but this is a Benchmade knife. They're a little pricey, but they're awesome. And you can actually bring them in at the end of the year and they'll actually do a sharpening for you. But keep a knife sharp at home is the best way to have, you know, good cuts at home.
Drive along an ocean reflecting the sun, or make a bed of green atop a wide open scene. Under a canvas of blue, I would draw ever nearer to you. To feel the dew on your skin, that is how it would begin. For summer is for falling in love.
Next part, guys, we're gonna take out the wishbone. The wishbone kind of holds the breast down later, so it's just a little easier to take it apart now. And it's always fun to have these in the year. I kind of collect the wishbones.
We could stay out late till the sun sets past 8, and the cotton candy haze mirrors the warmth of your gaze. Raise your glass to mine, and as we drink, we would lock eyes, so we could disregard the thought of ever having to part. For summer is for falling in love.
Go. Legs, kind of see how they just kind of open them up a little bit. See, a lot of it that you're doing in the beginning, you're just really just cutting skin. You're not even cutting flesh yet. Actually, if I turn the sucker around, you see as I open that sucker up, this is just all skin here. And you see, like, the meat doesn't really start to way down there. So the first thing I'm going to do, open it up, get, again, just a little bit of your blade, and just carve out the steak. And just kind of pull and cut skin at the same time. And essentially what you want to do, you want to pop out that socket. This guy right here, use your hands and just pop that sucker loose right over here, and then just get the tip of your blade and you start freeing it up like that. Okay? You do it to the other side. Again, you see all that, this is just skin right here. Come around.
We could drive along an ocean reflecting the sun.
Open it up, just like you did on the previous side. When it's open, just gonna pop it out. Boom. You see that? Again, that ball socket just popped right out there. And after that, just take the tip of your blade. You just free it up a little bit. So now you got your turkey kind of just sitting on its own. You can kind of see it's already separating like that. What I'm gonna do now, turn it on for you guys, is we're gonna separate kind of that bottom carcass from the top carcass right here. You see this wedge right here? That's just kind of like a membrane holding that sucker together right now. So I'm gonna take this side first and just follow along right here. Tip your blade again, sharp knife.
So we could disregard the thought of ever having to part. For summer is for falling in love.
And then you're gonna kind of lose your force at that point. And just pop it. Bend it over, and now you can really see 2 parts of the spine has already separated. Now you just leave left with this whole thing right here, and then you can kind of cut down. Again, use your knife. Boom. Throw this on the connective, whatever the heck that is.
Tissue.
Yeah. And now you can kind of go down. I'm not using much force. And use much force. You're not really messing with your knife. You're not like hacking on it with like a cleave or anything like that. The cool thing about breaking down like meat, fish, whatever you want to do is kind of follow what the animal's giving you. And that way it's just a lot easier, it's a lot cleaner. So we have this breast piece now.
But maybe the heat of today could keep even winter away. So I'll remember your laugh, 'cause nothing ever changes the fact that summer is for falling in love.
Alright guys, now we're going to kind of separate the legs and thighs from this main carcass right here. Just one key thing that good practice in general, have a rag in handy. And always keep your blade clean. Doesn't matter what you're cutting, whether it's fish or meat or beef or poultry. Keep your board clean at all times. You just don't want like gunk and stuff all over your front station. Always keep your blade clean at all times. So. Boom. Alright, let's get to taking this dark meat off. A couple ways you can go about doing it. You can make a incision right there, just kind of expose. You want to save as much meat as possible.
We could stay out late until the sun sets past 8, and the cotton candy haze mirrors the warmth of your gaze. Raise your glass to mine, and as we drink, we would lock eyes. So we could disregard the thought of ever having to part. For summer is for falling in love.
This sucker, it's got a lot of good stuff on it. It's got meat on it, it's got bones. We use this sucker to make stock, primarily for au jus, so you'll see later that we're going to sear this on both sides, get it nice and brown, and then add some onions and stuff like that, and then take it to boil. We've done this where we'll do it the day before and let that sucker simmer for like 24 hours, and then the next day you got some pretty rich stuff going on, and that's going to be like the basis for your stock. And then we use the other carcass for the turkey juk. But yeah, we're going to set these aside for now. Right now set at 275. It's going to be kind of like a slower roast. So get these suckers on here. I'm going to give the dark meat a head start before I put the white meat on, because as we mentioned earlier, this sucker's going to be done at 165 degrees, and this is going to be done at 145 degrees. So lay them on here. Let's find room. And then we're just going to season. My go-to thing, salt and pepper, man. You don't gotta get too cute on it. You can love it dangerously. Guys, next we're going to take the 2 breast pieces right off the bones over here. First things first, just use your knife, come right down the middle. Gives you kind of a guide as to So you kind of make a decision on each side of that breastplate. We'll start with this side. And really you're just using that tip of the blade. And you're just kind of like, you see that tendon line right there? So you're just kind of pulling and cutting with that tip. And at all times when you do this, you want to be, your blade should be right up against that breastplate. You hear it? See that? So.
And I feel misunderstood 'cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they haunt me, and I'll never live it down. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. You call my bluff, I won't pick up, I let it ring. Record your voice so I can listen back again. Sorry, I'm not perfect, but I knew that I wouldn't be. I guess it's for the best, you know the worst.
There's a whole bunch of meat on there still. You don't want to waste that, so we're going to again make a stock out of that from your stockpile. Put your other breast over here now. You're golden. So you have wings, drumette, breast.
I'm not perfect, but I knew that I wouldn't be. I guess it's for the
He looks like a chicken nugget.
Sadie, you look like a chicken nugget, okay?
The chicken looks like a Where's the chicken at?
If you don't have one of these for the holidays, I would suggest you want a couple thermometers. This one is like the coolest instant read thermometer. It's called a Thermapen. It's motion sensors, so it turns on once it's in motion. But the cool thing about it is like you could be in there. You might. Okay, this, yes, but it has all these cool angles so that you never really know which side you really want to poke it. This sucker, get one. It's about $100, I think. Could be wrong. Totally worth it. It's accurate. I have a mortuary freaking thermometers that just suck. I'm throwing it out. If I had land to, I'd throw them up in the air and I blast them with a shotgun, but I don't. Live in Silicon Valley and it's frowned upon here. I think for the holidays, you want one of these that you can stick inside your oven. I don't really have a recommendation for which ones are good, which ones are bad, but we use this ThermoPro. It seems to be pretty darn accurate. And biggest part of your meat, right, hugging that bone. Kind of think about, you know, if you've ever had a raw piece of chicken, a raw piece of turkey, where was it raw? Well, that's where you want your darn pen in there. Stick it right in there. Right now it's reading at 64. We let it get to room temperature before we even dropped it in here. That goes a long way. And I'm gonna monitor that sucker for a little bit. Boom.
Now, what a cool. I was talking about the chicken, Dad.
The turkey cube.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Wait, is that was
That's the thing on the board. That's your duck. And that's what. Okay.
that was like a duck.
Okay, get out there, grab it.
That was like a duck.
So if you remember, I'm just gonna roast this guy really quickly, and that's gonna end up being in our porridge. And put that sucker in there for later use. You don't want to crowd your oven too much, so you gotta be kind of careful. Like.
Do you wanna take me back? All of our broken plans, so we can start again. Wanting down a second chance, I'm too selfish for that. I let you fall again, now that you know that I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, 'cause I'm trying hard to love. Never said I was. You call my bluff, I won't pick up, I let it ring. Record your voice so I can listen back again. And I'm sorry, I'm not perfect, but I knew that I wouldn't be. I break. All of our broken plans so we can start again. Won't turn down a second chance. I'm too selfish for that. I let you fall again. Now that you know that I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they haunt me, and I'll never live it down. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they haunt me, I'll never live it down.
Okay guys, okay, make sure you guys like this video, and you guys want us to do more videos later, let us know in the comment, right? And subscribe
This
to our
is
channel.
way out of my understanding, but yeah.
Subscribe here. I don't know, I always see videos that are like subscribe. So I don't know where we're putting the subscribe button, but subscribe to our channel and like this video.
Click the heart button and the thumbs up.
Okay, thanks guys. See you guys at the next video.